Build the relationship. Don't push the sale. Hey guys, it's Gary here again. I just want to share what's going on today with me. I was just mentoring with one of my mentees and I was talking to him about how to get started as a new realtor, and I tell him like, oh, you should talk to these people, and he was telling me about some clients he's been talking to. And one of the things I noticed is that he doesn't meet a lot of clients. He doesn't have a lot of leads right now. There's a little bit of pressure on him to really show his worth, show his analytical background, and show his value. And I'm telling him that you don't need to show it. You know, why are you trying to push yourself and push your accolades or your awards or your expertise to him? You don't need it. I said, don't push the sale. I said, build the relationship. Don't push the sale. Build the relationship. They're buying you. They're buying the relationship. They're not buying your accolades or your presentation or whatever. Yeah, that helps, but you know, would you as a client prefer a realtor come in, here's my 20-step marketing plan, or would you prefer someone who comes in and just connects with you, knows your needs, listens to you, as opposed to talking all the time? In your business, when you're in your company, when you're dealing face-to-face or on the phone with your clients, are you talking, pitching your stuff, pitching your value, defending your company, defending your product or service? Or are you asking them? Are you figuring out their needs? Are you figuring out their pain points? What drives them? What's their motivation? Does the customer feel heard? Do they feel cherished? Well, what do you mean cherished? Well, when you listen to them and you understand how they feel cherished. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say, oh, I cherish you. No, just ask them. Show them you care. Don't say, oh, I care about you. They'll know when you try to dig in and understand them. Find out what's important to them. When I talk to my clients, they're like, oh, Gary, the market's like this and market's that. How does that make you feel? What are your goals? Okay, so your goal is to downsize. Okay, your goal is to get another property. Well, why? Why is it important to you? Yeah, it can't be that urgent, can it? You don't need to do that now, do you? Like, why? Tell me about it. And then they'll share. Because you're trying to dig in. And take notes. Listen to them. Don't be like, oh, here are my accolades and here are the awards. I'm top 10%, top 1%. Here's this and that and that and that and that. Why? Why are you pushing your stuff to them? Build the relationship. Don't push the sale. Don't push yourself. Don't force yourself onto them. Give them the space. Actually learn about them. You're the expert. The expert doesn't push their advice onto their clients. The expert listens, gives them tailored advice, bespoke, made to measure, custom advice for that individual. There's no structured template answer. When I meet with my clients or buyers or sellers, I don't have an agenda like, oh, I'm going to close this deal. I'm going to get them to sign this document. When I told my mentee, I said, when you meet your clients, don't be like, oh, here's these forms, sign these, sign these. You don't want to sign squat. Are you trying to push your agenda, or are you trying to listen to them, trying to find out their agenda, trying to find out what's important to them, that you care? Same goes in relationships. When you're arguing with a spouse, a boyfriend, your children, are you trying to preach to them, lecture, or are you trying to find out, oh, why did you do that? Why did you say that? What's important to you? How did that make you feel? Try to understand them. And that shows that you care. More than the right answer. Let me preach to you the right answer. Let me Bible bash you. Let me hit you over the head with my textbook. That ain't gonna help anybody, When you talk to your clients, listen. Build the relationship. not push the sale. Don't try to close them when you haven't built the relationship, when you haven't understood them. The relationship comes first. The sale comes later, way later, when they're ready. And they will close it. You don't have to close them. They will close themselves when they're ready. And if you've done the right amount of building of the relationship, don't worry. Don't worry. You know, build the relationship first, and everything else will follow.